Well, we're at the animal hospital, emergency hospital, for Buster. Buster got snake bit tonight by a copperhead and started throwing up immediately. And so I called his nearest place. It's here in Conroe, about 20-something miles from our house. And Kim come by and pick me up. Me and Buster. He's back in the back being checked on by a vet. They said a copperhead can kill a dog if it's in the wrong place, especially if it bites around the face. And that's where he got bit, somewhere around his face. I can't see it. Hasn't started swelling a whole lot yet. There is a lump under his neck, maybe that's where he bit him, but he's real tender in his face. He don't want you to touch his face. And but it's only happened, so like I say, an hour or so ago. We came straight over here, so praying for my Buster. Yeah. It's been a long day. Very long day. Started this morning at 5 o'clock. Still going. It's 11 o'clock at night now. But don't take no chances on him, you know. Do what we got to do. Hey guys, keep Buster in your prayers, okay? Buster got snake bit by a copperhead tonight. Probably about 2 hours ago now. We're at the emergency hospital in Conroe. And so just keep him in your prayers. They said copperhead, I called, they said copperhead can kill a dog, especially young dogs, and especially if it's around the face or throat. And he's got a lump under here. I don't know if that's where it bit him, but his face is real tender. He won't let you touch his face. He's throwing up. Immediately he started throwing up. Within 30 minutes after that, he got up on that snake, he started throwing up. And his ears drooping down, his little ears drooped down. He just barely and kind of shivering, kind of tightening his muscles up, really scary. So I called, and this is the nearest place we could find to get to us quick. And I'm sorry, my nose is running. Can't help it. And so she told Kim what was happening. She said, I'll come take Dad right now. So she come by and picked me and Buster up, and he rode my lap most of the way, got down by my feet before we got here. And then I carried him in and give her all the information. She took him back for the vet to start checking him over. I hadn't heard anything since they took him back about 15 minutes ago. And so just waiting. Hopefully it's not going to be a serious thing. I'm worried about it because he's my buddy. Very faithful buddy. And I was in my kitchen. He come in there. We'd already taken care of the snake. No, we didn't rehome it either. You forget that. That's what I'm talking about, folks. They all rehoming was what they did to my boy. I forget it. It ain't gonna happen. I rehomed him. It wasn't snake heaven either. But anyway, I went from there to the kitchen to get something. He come to the kitchen and just, in my little kitchen out there, just and threw up. And I held him there for a little bit. I took him in the house, told G, I got to get to a doctor somewhere. So, we're here, and I'll let y'all know how things go here in a few minutes, okay? I'm going to go ahead and post this so I get some prayers going, okay? All right, love you guys. Okay, the vet come out. His right paw is swollen. He's also real tender in his face, like maybe hit him here, and then he hit him in the foot too. Uh, they may do blood work on him, make sure it's not gonna, how much venom he got into him. Too much will cause his liver to bleed out, be deadly to him. If they don't find that enzyme that they're looking for into his liver, then they will give him a pain shot and a Benadryl shot, and then a pain shot and something for the infection. Several shots, some pain meds to send him home. And probably in 2 or 3 days he'd be back to normal. If they find that, then they're going to have to do some other course of action to stop it. So that's what they're checking on right now. And as soon as I find out something, I'll know what they recommend doing. So when I find out something, I'll let you know. But pray for Buster. But pray for all them little guys. He's just a little, you don't realize trouble, about getting in trouble. It's like wanting to chase that coyote, it's dumb, but he don't know yet. But hopefully he'll learn now. You don't mess with snakes. What started was Seamus. Had the snake probably all worked up. Buster saw Seamus out there by the driveway with something going on. He takes off out to sea. And he runs up and the snake gets him. And Kim yells, "There's a snake," and I go and I do what I got to do with the snake, and wasn't for sure Buster got bit at the time, but Kim said, "I think he may have bit Buster," because I saw Buster jump away, just jump crazy, jump away. And I'm thinking it, well, then when he started throwing up, I saw he and his ears hanging down, wouldn't respond to nothing. I said, yeah, he bit him. What a real big snake, but they don't have to be real big. He's probably about a 14, 16 inches long, something like that. But it don't have to be real big, So we'll find out something here in a few minutes, I hope. I'll let y'all know. Okay. $900 and something later. But it's like I got to do it. I got to do it. I can't let him, he's my partner. And I can't say no, don't do that stuff for him. The blood work what costs the most, but it's the only way they'll know if it's affecting his liver. And if it does what it can do, or does to some dogs, it causes their liver to start bleeding, and they can bleed to death on the inside. And also around here, it can cut off their wind. They can't breathe. So that's the two things they treat for. Hopefully, praying, blood work shows okay, his liver's okay, and they'll give him the shots he needs for the swelling, and the shots for the pain, and allergic reactions or whatever, and some pain meds, and we can go home. If not, they put him in the hospital and start IVs and all that. Hopefully we don't go there. So let's pray hard that he's going to be okay. We could go home and he'd be okay. And a lot of money, but I can't say no. I'm not going to do it. I can't do that. So I'll give you an update in a minute. I thank the good Lord above that I had that money. We won't eat this week. We won't eat. That I could pay for that and not just say I can't afford it. I just got to take him home and deal with it, We'll slow down on the house a little bit maybe, but it's okay. We get it done.